I decided to retire and pursue my passion for Arabian horses by moving to Ocala, Florida. I was like a kid in a candy store, and for the next 15 years used my enthusiasm and creative promotional efforts as founder and president of the Ocala Arabian Breeders Society to establish great shows, pioneer Arabian racing, and produce horse sales and get into real estate development. Here are just a few examples.
The Ocala Arabian Breeders Society welcomes you to the Ocala Arabian Extravaganza, one of the greatest Arabian happenings under the sun. Association members have produced dynamic programs and shows, sales, and Arabian horse racing that draw thousands of visitors and prospective buyers to Ocala each year. The Arabian horse evolved in the sun and sand. It has demonstrated its ability to adapt to almost every climate in the world, but it has never been presented to better advantage than against the backdrop of Ocala. The Supreme Stallion Championship offers $10,000, winner take all. Recognized as the Arabian Racing Center of North America, Ocala features 4 to 5 Arabian races each Sunday, February through April. And more than $25,000 fills the purses during the extravaganza. With all of the growth and interest in Arabian horse breeding in Ocala, it was only logical that smaller breeders should look for a place in the sun tailor-made for their needs. Pinnacle Park has filled the bill for some 25 predominantly Arabian breeders with farms from 10 to 35 acres already in operation, under construction, or planned. More than 400 rolling tree-studded acres make Pinnacle Park one of the largest Arabian centers in Ocala.
The Ocala Arabian Breeders Society proudly presents the Hallmark Collection of Fine Arabians for the 1986 Ocala sale of Living Arabian Art.
I'm Bob VanHoose, originator and manager of the Ocala sale of Living Arabian Art for the Ocala Arabian Breeders Society. We thank you for taking the time to look at this beautiful selection of horses that we're offering on April 26th, and I'm sure you'll agree that we really do have some select, top quality offerings and a large selection of bloodlines and just about any kind of a top quality of Arabian that anybody could want. We hope that you'll plan on being with us April 26th. Arabian horses had become one big pyramid club of collectibles, and we originated the Living Arabian Art sale to capitalize on it. I had an artist paint portraits of each horse, which we showed in the show ring and advertisements. We wined, dined, and wooed prospective purchasers, and sold 26 horses for $500,000 this evening.
South offers Dulin. Polish-Egyptian cross from generations of champions with the always dependable Cedar Dell bottom line have been combined to produce this champion racing mare with total lifetime racing earnings at or near the top of the list for Arabian mares. Just imagine what the produce of this proven stakes winner by top Arabian racing stallions can command. As you can readily see, Dulin has the action, size, and quality for any breeding endeavor.
It's my understanding that she is the second all-time leading money winner of the Arabian breed of races here in the United States.
The thrill of racing was one of the most enjoyable of all my horse activities. We started in 1979 by disking up the parking lot at the Florida State Fairgrounds to race 6 horses, and within 5 years had grown to parimutuel racing at Tampa Bay Downs and other tracks. I had a trainer's license and had the thrill of saddling some stakes winners. Let me share some of these thrills with you.
Sam's Bay from the outside, NF Proof is still there toward the rail. 3 lengths farther back to Zeal. Inside the final furlong, it's Sam's Bay in front with NF Proof second. Sam's Bay in front and going away.
Sam's Bay was a great horse, setting several track records, winning thousands of dollars, and selling for a handsome profit. We were happy to have my dear friend and wonderful partner, Ralph Sturgill, and Beaver and Allison on hand for Doolene's big win at Pompano Park. We had 2 horses win over $25,000 this weekend during our big Arabian racing promotion, which raised $50,000 for the American Cancer Society. This also featured Dr. Armand Hammer, Dear Abby, the Governor of Kentucky, and Merv Griffin as part of the festivities and part of this great promotion. It was one of the most successful things that we'd ever done.
SRF Calera the rail, the outside, AAA Barissa, followed by Garantia. They're in the stretch. Dolene has the lead. Garantia second at the rail. That is Grand Illusions. It's Dolene, Garantia, Grand Illusions. Dolene is going to win the Rudy.
We also produced the world's first $10,000 World's Championship Arabian costume class with horses from 17 states. And here's Ralph Sturgill with the winner.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track for the featured 8th race, the $52,500 Armand Hammer Arabian Classic at 1.25 miles. The Hammer Classic is the richest Arabian race ever staged, and it's been made possible by the generosity of Dr. Armand Hammer, world-renowned entrepreneur and philanthropist. Closing the gap the outside. In third, Mayorkas Patez, followed by Sam Star on the outside with Tyrex. And they move into the final turn. Sam's Count has the lead. Here comes Sam Star on the outside with Tyrex. Count Caligor fourth, followed by Mayorkas Patez. They're at the top of the stretch. They turn for home. Sam Star is now taking the lead from Sam's Count. Tyrex third. That is Sam Star under a drive. Sam's Count on the inside. Tyrex the outside. It's Sam Star. Here comes Tyrex. A late rush on the outside. Tyrex is coming out to win it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, ending the winner's circle for the
friends of the Arabian horse industry, I'm very proud. We hope that there'll be many more races as good as this one. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
Sam, hold the cup. Governor Collins, would you like to send greetings and tell us about our Florida racing? We know it's not the Kentucky Derby yet, but we're working on it.
We're delighted to be here. This is a great night, and the benefactors are not only the people who've enjoyed tonight, but also the American Cancer Society.
On behalf of the Broward and Dade County units of the American Cancer Society, we would like to present to you, Mr. Merv Griffin, this honor on behalf of our Arabian Nights festivities as honorary chairman.
Told me they went around twice. But it was one heck of an evening, and I'm proud to accept this, and thank you.
Thank you.
Impossible to condense 40 years into 20 minutes, but I hope that this gives you some idea of the fun and blessings and joy we had with our horses, and that you grandchildren will say this and show it to your children. The greatest blessing of all is in knowing that people we met through the horses are in heaven because the Lord used us to lead them into a saving relationship with Jesus Christ as Savior and Lord.